Poor hygiene. Walking around with no tooth. On purpose. For what?
That nigga said poor
Why
hygiene.
for? Are you a sailor? Is you a pirate? I'm not saying if you got a missing tooth that's wrong, but she took it out.
Say we, hold up, I got options, 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 I got options.
This guy got four flavors for real.
I got options, I got options. I pick a bit, flip a bit, tip a bit, crumb for the time, no, I can't pip a bit. Trap nigga, how I whip a brick at the same time while I flip a bit. I got options, I got options, I got options, I got options, I got options.
What's the motherfucking word? What's the deals? Point. It's your boy, John Fatboy 7 back in this thing with another reaction video. My boys Out Def Digital. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. You know what I'm saying? Blueface on trial. Chrisean Rock on trial. Cancel Court TV. Y'all already know how it go, man. I ain't finna take up your time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. Follow me. Kneecap Gang in the building. You dig? Let's go.
Cancel Court with Judge Tony Towns.
Judge Tony
In
Towns.
this episode, the trial of Blueface in Chrisean Rock.
And she wrote, I love you blue. In blood. Bitch, are you the Joker?
Right.
And now, let's go to the courtroom. In this corner, the defense. He lost a little weight. Now he's acting light-skinned. Say
Nigga
hello
lost
to
weight where?
Ryan Davis. In
Lost
this
weight
corner,
where?
The prosecution. Coming straight from the TJ Maxx Black Friday sale. Please welcome Ron T. Come to order. Cancel Court is now in session.
Not
With
Ryan
Judge
Davis lost some
Tony
weight.
Towns.
Nigga where?
Good day, ladies and
You
gentlemen.
damn sure ain't losing in that
Abuse,
big ass head.
Hoodery, toxicity, pure stupidity are a few words some have described social media influencers, rapper Blueface and his on-again, off-again girlfriend, Chrisean Rock. The culture is tired and has spoken loud and clear. Today, we will determine if Jonathan Porter, AKA Blueface, and Chrisean Rock should be suspended from all social media and black events effective immediately until further notice. We have veteran lawyer Mr. Ron T representing the prosecution.
Ron T.
Welcome back, Mr. Ron T. Sir, not too long ago, you caused a bit of a stir on social media when you called out Romeo Miller about his relationship with his father.
Little Romeo, when you was 18, you could have got all them checks. How much money you thought you were supposed to get? What
Right.
song did you have? Nigga, you wasn't even hot. You was discount Bow Wow, and Bow Wow got over.
Now you're here trying to cancel Blueface and Chrisean. What is your motive?
Yes, I did do that because, you know, fuck Lil Romeo. I've always been a fan of Bow Wow, man, and I didn't enjoy the fact that he was complaining. At least he had a daddy. That's all I'm saying. But that's not what's important. I'm back. I took a little while off because of that controversy. I was touring with the Five Heartbeats, thus that's why I have this sexy white blazer on. The numbers didn't work out right, seeing as how there's 5 Heartbeats, I was sick, so you know, I figured I'd just get back to my regular job, and now I'm here to get rid of Blue and Chrisean, whatever these things are.
Welcome back. We're glad to have you here. Next, we have Mr. Ryan Davis representing the defense. Mr. Davis, it seems like you're today's version of Johnny Cochran, representing all the criminals. How do you manage all these interesting clients?
Well, I believe everybody deserves a fair day in court. And you make more money when you get the criminals off. I'm just being honest with you. It's way more money in that. And it's way more praise in it. You know what I mean? If the glove doesn't fit,
You must have quit.
Thank you, Mr. Davis, for that interesting soliloquy.
Okay.
Welcome back. Both sides will have 2 minutes for opening statements. Then you will present factual evidence to the jury. We will end with 2 minutes of closing arguments. Once all evidence is presented, the jury of peers without bias will decide the fate of Blueface and Chrisean Rock. I do not decide the fate of this case, nor does my beautiful bailiff, Miss Ebony. My God, thank you for always coming back, supporting the show and all that you do. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah. Anytime and any place. We will begin with the prosecution. Mr. Ron T., please proceed with your opening statement.
Already, thank you. That was very inappropriate, by the way. I just figured, you know, a man of the cloth, but
Ah, sick.
So, yes, today I'm here to cancel Blueface and Chrisean Rock. And you might wonder, why? Why would you do that? And I'll simply say, because they're awful. They're terrible. They're a bad example for kids, for adults, for everything. And this is one of the main things. We have ratings, right, on movies. There's rated R, there's PG-13, all of that. Why do we do that? To shield people from stuff. These fucking monsters are running rampant on Jesus' internet. No ratings,
Jesus'
nothing. Everything bad you can think of, they've done it. Fighting, did it. Fighting each other's mama and daddy. Nigga, what? Is that okay? Is that what we promoting in Black Love? You beat up my daddy and I'll beat up your mama? Ugh. Poor hygiene. Walking around with no tooth. On purpose. For what?
That nigga said poor
Why
hygiene.
for? Are you a sailor? Is you a pirate? I'm not saying if you got a missing tooth that's wrong, but she took it out. And when she do have it in, she got a picture of this nigga face on her toofuses. I didn't even know that was possible. Most people do diamonds. She put this man's face in her mouth. She got a tattoo over her vagina. It says Jonathan's pussy. I mean, I appreciate that, but come on now, dog. We gonna send that to the kids?
Right.
The fact that this woman is pregnant, and Blueface said, that could be 10 other niggas' baby. He said that. That's on the internet. You know that there's 10 other guys that was having sex with her at the same time as you? Ugh. So all I'm saying is, if we gonna love these people, that's cool, but put them on the appropriate sites. Put them on Bang Bros. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you didn't know? They came out with a sex tape on Jesus' Twitter. They did that. Nobody says nothing. Put them where they need to be. Put them on some OnlyFans or whatever it is, but don't put this out in the world. We got enough problems. The new Bobby and Whitney. But we act like we won't remember how that story ended.
Oh, shit.
It's all fun and games till shit get real. So I say we should cancel them now. Not only for their sake,
Cancel
but for ours.
Christmas, dead ass.
Thank you, Mr. Ron T, for your opening statement. Mr.
I ain't gonna
Ryan
lie.
Davis, please.
That nigga Ryan T need to cut that damn afro off, nigga. Who fuck you think he is, nigga? Dolomite? Nah, just playing. Wait, do Dolomite have an afro? I think so. I'm not sure.
Please begin with your opening statement.
Yes. Hey, what's
Jackson
up, Ron?
5,
Good
nigga.
brother.
Nice jacket.
Hey, appreciate that.
She works
Lost
hard
weight
for the money.
where?
For the love of
Okay.
money. More money, more problems.
Nigga
They
head
were
still
small
big
face
as a mother-
bills, and they were big face bills. Now they blue faces. All about the Benjamins. Who don't like money?
Facts.
Why are we canceling money?
But what money?
This is about a rapper. So.
There's a rapper named Blueface? I am not prepared. I didn't know this. There's a nigga rapping named Blueface. And you trying to cancel him? I'm gonna do my research and I'm gonna get back to you.
Thank you, Mr. Davis.
Uh-oh. Is this nigga not prepared? Cancel Court. We'll be right back.
Ooh. Do you know the answer to this question?
I do, but not under these conditions.
Oh, that one got in his eyes. Look at this. You got stuff over here you can use, man. Use this stuff. You ain't gotta be this tough for me.
They coming out with all type of shows on All Deaf Digital.
They're coming straight in. Trust me. I've got.
I ain't gonna lie, Roast Me was my favorite though.
Nothing.
At this time, you will present your first piece of evidence. The prosecution, Mr. Ron T.
Okay. So, Mr. Ryan didn't know who Blueface was. Okay. That's
Ryan T. It ain't got the Temptations ass jacket on with this afro and the goddamn pirate earring, nigga. Hell, what's wrong with this dude?
But you can fill an ocean with what you don't know. Do you know
Black
what
Sparrow.
Riz is? Riz. Apparently, it's new generation word for charisma. You got Riz, man. That means you're cool. We old, nigga. It's a lot of shit we don't know. It's a lot of stuff we don't know. A lot of people know Chrisean Rock and Blueface. Unfortunately, evidence of why they should be canceled, how about the fact that anything you could think of that's normal, they do the opposite of. Fighting. Not just fighting. Chrisean Rock got into a fight or got beat up, which is domestic violence, and was bleeding. And she wrote, "I love you, Blue." In blood. Bitch, are you the Joker? When did we start praising villains from Batman? This ain't Gotham. It's wild. So wild that a rapper that don't rap on beat, which is pretty hard to do. I don't know if you've ever tried to rap off beat. The normal human brain that's working right, it'll just jump on. This guy is skilled at being bad. He got famous for a song called Thotiana. Thotiana. And what's funny is, I think a lot of us forgot that thought is like an acronym. That hoe over there. We praise this man for naming a girl, that hoe over there, Iana. This is what we show, and this is what we explain and telling people, kids, adult, old peoples, that Thotiana and writing in blood and fighting people's mama, bitch. Punch my mama. That's not gonna go all right. But what could she do? Because he punched her daddy. Like, what is where's, this is not like Def Jam Vendetta, dog. Like, blood, writing, stealing cars. They live in a Grand Theft Auto life. Like, it's all fun and games until the shit get real. There ain't no Bobby and Whitney, even if they were. Not just Whitney. See, we God rest her soul, we know she left us too early. But the daughter gone too. God rest her soul. I don't want to see nothing that often. If we keep acting as if this is just normal.
But that ain't got nothing to do with shit, because Bobby and Whitney didn't kill each other, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
Promoting, like, the toxicness of the internet, of, like, youth of America as if it's normal. Soon it will be normal. When your mama writing in blood, hey, you know, Thotiana, what you gonna do? If y'all niggas wanna live like y'all in Gotham, then, you know, don't mind me. But I say, that's enough to cancel them right there. So, you know, I rest my case. But that's just me.
Thank you, Mr. Ron T. Mr. Ryan Davis.
Yes, I have a rebuttal. Your Honor, I apologize for being unprofessional in your court. I did not do my research. I've had time to do research. I apologize. I apologize to my opponent for not doing my research and showing what I don't know. I don't know many things, okay? I know that the Temptations are nothing without you. That's the... When you told Otis nobody came to see him, one of my favorite moments. In movie history.
I definitely thought I told you niggas I was with the 5 Heartbeats. Okay.
Yeah, I know that fro glasses combination anywhere. Blueface, the rapper. There's so many lies going on in here. My opponent called my client a rapper. Let's just start there. Rapping is rhyming over a beat melodically to make music. This nigga has never rhymed to a beat a day in his life. Ever. So to call him
I ain't gonna cap, that song with him and DDG was fire, nigga. That Calabasas joint, he slid on that.
a rapper is just accusatory. I did all the research I could. All this so-called violence is a lie. I couldn't find it nowhere on the internet. I typed in rapper beats up Chris Rock, Will Smith popped up. I Googled what does Blueface have to do with Chris Rock. They've never even met. Throw the whole case out. Chris Rock is a victim. This nigga gave us CB4 classic specials, Down to Earth, Everybody Hates Chris. Why would we cancel Chris Rock?
No, I think you got that mistaken, brother.
This is the worst case I've ever seen in my life.
No, brother, it's Krishan Rock. Krishan Rock.
It's not
Chris Rock.
I apologize for my unpreparedness. I'm gonna go back and get my argument together.
Thank you.
No further, Your Honor.
Let's try this one more time when Cancel Court returns.
That nigga Ron Davis is hella funny though. He hella funny.
With Vaseline, hydrated
I think I would rather come to the court and sit in the court than.
skin is just the beginning. Level up to eat.
Swear to God. Swear to God.
I have a question for Mr. Ron T. You talk a lot about Blueface and Krishan and blaming them for the actions that we see. But could it be said, should we be blaming the social media networks? Should they be held culpable for the actions that we see every day? I mean, they buy into it.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say no. If we start blaming them, the social media platforms and different networks and things of that nature for everything that everybody does, you know, where does it end? No, I'm not gonna blame that. I'm gonna blame the people that promote them, us as a culture, as a people. We give them this pedestal to just do absolute ridiculousness nonstop. So no, I'm gonna call Mark Zuckerberg, be like, hey, don't post Blueface and Krishan. I'm gonna call Apple Music, hey, take that song down. No.
To follow up to that, it seems like we have a lot of black leaders in the entertainment community. Where are they? Where's the leadership in the black community? You seem to just point to them and being young and ignorant and stupid, but what about the leaders? Where are the black leaders in the entertainment business?
They making money off of them. That's why they ain't doing shit.
Ain't no black leaders
Wack
in the
100 is Blueface's manager. Blueface
Bruh.
went up to Power 105, the Breakfast Club, and they asked him.
Not one entertainer to me is a leader in the black community. Not one. Now, maybe one. Maybe David Banner. I would say David Banner. David Banner's the closest thing we got to a leader in the black community. You know what I'm saying? As far as an advocate for black people, I give that to him for sure. You know what I'm saying? Now, especially for the South. You already know how you feel about the South. Yeah. No, I'm just playing. That's my nigga though. But you know what I'm saying? That's one person who takes it very serious who was an entertainer, that we've still an entertainer, but who's an entertainer, and they have, you know what I'm saying, a leading role in the black community, and they do things within the black community, nigga, and not just talk about it. You feel me?
About his contract. And they said, hey, are you in a 360 deal? He said, club. It's Blueface. That's why they ain't doing shit. Wack 100 is Blueface's manager. Blueface went up to Power 105, the Breakfast Club, and they asked him about his contract. And they said, hey, are you in a 360 deal? He said, Well, he went on just, I don't know. But they making money off of these people. Whoever owns whatever shows and different things that they do, they make money off of them. Why would they tell them to stop? They probably ain't got no kids. They don't care. They just want money. Blueface, he got his girl pregnant and hates her. That's okay? Then he makes fun of her. He made a video, a music video, full of pregnant women twerking. Word? The babies didn't sign up for this. They ain't even here yet. Now they already video vixens? Come on now, dog.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I get it.
I ain't gonna lie. These are the two funniest you can have going up against each other, though. Both of them, Ryan Davis and Ryan T, is funny as hell, and even they stand-up is funny as hell. It's funny as fuck. This nigga Ryan T dumb, though.
Rap videos are crazy. I remember Tip Drill, okay? Tip Drill was a beautiful...
St. Louis in the building!
Beautiful piece of artwork, okay, that they played back in the day on a wonderful educational show called BET
Uncut, nigga.
It was wild, but this is egregious, man.
But isn't that the problem? They don't care. Where's the
damn.
black leadership in our community? We're silent. We complain about things. We complain about the white man's doing this, the white man doing that. When are we going to hold our own people accountable for their actions?
Hey,
What
man, do
say to
you
that?
not remember we got shot? Martin Luther King, dead. Malcolm X, dead. Don't put that shit on us now. You got to do this a sneaky way. That's why I'm in politics. I ain't about to be marching for you niggas and get shot. Then we get a day off of work. No. I'm trying to have my fun in the sun. You know what I'm saying? So let's not play games and mince words to my where the black leaders. Nigga, dead. We tried that. Huey P. Newton, dead. Okay, God rest all their souls. Let's not go there. So we got to take it another way.
Thank you, Mr. Ron T. Mr. Davis, I have a question for you. It seems that there's a lot of talk about black couples. I'm gonna name a few names, notable names, famous couples for you, and let me know what you think they have in common. Will and Jada, Nick Cannon, all 12 of his baby moms, Chris Brown and Rihanna, Bobby and Whitney. What do you think they have in common?
That they're synonymous for being together, that everybody, you name one, you can name the other, which is a sign that a relationship is a well-known relationship. It doesn't have to be good or bad. I just feel like my opponent is taking shots at this woman who I looked up just now, actually doesn't do comedy. This whole pregnant women twerking is an issue. Now women are only allowed to do things, you know, depending on what their body looks like. Shame on you, Ron.
He out of there.
Twerking may actually be good for the baby. Every pregnant woman needs exercise. And my opponent is proving to everybody that just because you wear a white coat doesn't make you a doctor. At the end of the day,
this nigga stupid.
Staying out of other people's business and their relationship should be something we all practice.
Facts.
I've been doing such a good job, I just found out they were together.
But Mr. Davis, there seems to be a correlation with them as being toxic. The other aspect of that is a lot of people were blaming Blueface for the violence, blaming him, calling him out, wanting to cancel him. But if you take a deeper look into their relationship, it seems like there's a lot of toxic femininity as well. Your client plays into it. She loves the ratings. She loves the notoriety. She fights people. What do you say to that, her actions as a black woman, the kind of example she's setting for other black women?
She sounds like a rapper. Does she not rap? This is par for the course for the music that they make. No one cared about this image whenever Tupac was spitting at the camera. Whenever Biggie rapped about drugs, Jay-Z rapped about drugs. How many rappers rap about violence? How many rappers have been to prison? How many rappers have died in the streets? Being a rapper is dangerous. At least it's in the house. I don't see the problem. It looks like they're doing exactly what's par for the course for the career choice that they made. You don't even have to cuss and rap about violence to be a violent rapper. It's Will Smith. Thank you, Your Honor. for helping me in the case. I didn't even know this about these niggas.
Aw, shit. He's heating up. Cancel Court will be right back.
I gonna lie, Ryan Davis win a lot too. But I don't know about this one.
Share it with your granny on
I honestly don't know about this one.
on Twitter. Share it with your Instagram crush. And don't
You share it with your Instagram crush.
forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate all your support.
Whoever gets lucky doesn't have to pay for this. On account of
No lie, that nigga Ryan Davis, he's stupid. I like the angle he took on it though. I ain't gonna lie, it made it more funny than normal. You know what I'm saying? Than the normal back and forth and them roasting each other. I ain't gonna lie.
Mr. Ron T, do you have any rebuttals to what you just said?
Man, yeah, I got a lot of shit to say. First of all, I ain't said nothing about the way these pregnant women look. Okay, so let's not go there. They putting babies there. It ain't about how they look. I see a bunch of people that look pregnant.
Right.
Mr. Davis himself look pregnant. Order. But I'm not saying he shouldn't be able to twerk.
No, Your Honor.
I'm saying if he was with child, very difficult for him to get consent from the baby. That's all I'm saying. That's number one. Number two, you don't know these people. I keep telling you, a lot of people do. So many, in fact, that Blue had a whole show called Blues Girls or something, where people were competing for his love, much like Flavor of Love and Tila Tequila and all of that stuff.
New
Guess
York,
what?
all that
Krishan won, not just because she loved him, because she was beating bitches up. She was fighting, and then I started thinking, why? Why is she so good at this? She was an ultimate warrior. There's a show where you compete to see how strong you are, how much endurance you have, how much you can put out and take in, and she did that, beating people up. This bitch a Ninja Turtle. Blueface, he made one song. We don't know nothing else. And the one song that he did give us is God Awful. The beat is weird. He's not on it. He's talking about thoughts. That's what we know him for. But let me ask you this. Name one thing that you found out about them that's good. Everything you find out about them is awful. And if just 2 people know them, that's reason enough to cancel them.
You know what makes me laugh? Is that my opponent keeps saying stuff like, we gotta get rid of them, and then naming a bunch of shit that's already been put in place that we've seen before, talking about their show. Said Flavor Flav had a show like that. Ray J had a show like that. Tila Tequila had a show like that. Are these A-listers?
No.
No. Blueface isn't an A-lister either.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, right, this is a model that's been there even before these kids were even born.
Facts.
And because they are the new ones to fill it, now we gotta cancel them, but never cancel all the stuff that we saw. We saw all those shows, aren't we fine? We're absolutely fine. It is more believable that
Are we really though? I don't know, because I think a lot of people, like a lot of women can't take accountability and a lot of men can't man up because of these old shows. And then you got these youngsters doing it, which they doing it on a different level though. Well, not really. It just looks different because they're younger and we're older. But you know what I'm saying? It still affected us in some form or fashion.
that woman loves Blueface without a doubt. I will never believe that 30 women wanted Flavor Flav.
I'm sick.
We survived the worst. This is just the new model. Let the kids have their thing.
The conclusion of the trial of Blueface.
I don't know,
Sean
bro.
Rock.
Hey, before we finish, Before we got 10 minutes left. Before we finish, dog, who do y'all think won this case? Y'all think Ron T, Afro Puff? Y'all think he won, or do y'all think my boy Ryan Davis got it? I think Ryan Davis got it, because even for him not to be prepared, which we all know, everybody know who Krishan and Blueface is. But speaking for the show, even though he didn't know who he was, he still created a great argument for himself and his defendant. You understand?
Returns.
Hey. Turn up. Hey. Turn up for a nigga. Turn up for a nigga. Turn up.
At this time, we will begin with closing arguments. Mr. Ron T, please begin with your closing argument. You have 3 minutes.
All right. Let the kids have their things. That makes sense to you? Just when you say that. You just put the knives out there. Let the kids have their things. Just put your 2-year-old by a big pool of water. Let the kids have their things. That's what adults are for. To watch over kids. Now, I'm not saying Krishan Rock and Blueface are kids, but there are people that should be looking out for the rest of us. Not everybody understands what should and should not be, and it's on the people who do get it to help the people who don't get it. What Krishan Rock and Blueface have been doing is not just toxic, it's infectious and toxic. This is a bad representation, man. This is not okay. Drinking while pregnant is bad alone. Like, Krishan Rock is an ultimate warrior who took a Hennessy bottle. You ever had Hennessy? You had Hennessy. This ultimate warrior took a Hennessy bottle, pow, and it broke on his head. You know how much force that take? He could be dead. And you know what happened? They get endorsements for that. That's outrageous. We are literally documenting the demise of a black family and paying them for it.
Facts.
The literal
That's real.
documentation
That's real.
of
I can't even
everything
lie.
bad in a black family. And then we wonder why we get people marching with tiki torches talking about get them out of here. I'd get them niggas out of here too. Now, if they choose to switch professions, I'm cool. Let Krishan Rock go be a vigilante.
Not a vigilante.
I say we get rid of him.
Batman.
Thank you, Mr. Ron T. Mr. Ryan Davis,
That was
please
a good
begin with
argument.
your closing remarks. You have 3 minutes.
That was a good closing.
Okay.
That was a good
In
closing.
closing, I want to say I do know who I'm representing, but I wanted to give my opponent the opportunity to teach me everything that he knows about who I'm representing, and I've learned nothing. Pregnant woman or a female rapper hitting somebody over the head with a bottle and is now pregnant. You think that's new? You ever heard of the Brat? Why she go to jail? Hitting somebody over the head with a bottle. That was what it was when I was growing up. You know what the Brat's doing right now? Pregnant. So stop acting like you've not seen any of this shit before. Man, that ain't my kid. It could be 10 other niggas' kids. You ever seen Mari? But Blueface and Krishan is introducing us to these things. For every generation, there will be a version of what we're looking at. Our grandparents had Ike and Tina.
Ike and Tina.
Our parents had Bobby and Whitney. We had Chris and Rihanna.
Yeah.
Now the next generation has their toxic couple. It's not right. It ain't never right. But you think if we take Krishan Rock and Blueface off the internet, that now toxicity isn't on the internet, you need to pay your Wi-Fi bill. I get it. I get it. Back in your day when you used to put antennas on the TVs to try to get a good signal to see your favorite shows. Johnny Carson would never have had them
Not Johnny Carson.
on the show. I get that, but he had Ike and Tina. What's the difference? Why? Because Tina got more hits, literally and figuratively? I don't understand.
And some people say that shit was the opposite. Some people say that was the other way around. That Tina was really the abuser, but who knows? Only them and God know, right?
Man, what are we canceling for real?
Facts.
You think, listen, I just saw a girl put a nigga phone number on the internet. The nigga climbed through her window and drug her out the house and everything. You think he was like, time to be like Blueface? No, nigga, people have bad relationships all the time. Nigga, me and you single. We ain't had a good relationship yet, my nigga, and it ain't because of Krishan Rock. They represent our culture. Jury, by a show of hands, which one of y'all ever see them and go, this is me? Not all at once, no, just, we'll work our way across. Any of you was like, yo, when I look in the mirror, Krishan Rock. One. Are you missing a tooth?
Sick. Oh, sick.
I rest my case,
Perfect
man.
timing. Perfect timing.
Furthermore, proving how rare it is. How rare this
That ain't
is.
rare.
That's rare. That is rare. That is rare. That's less than 10%. That is rare.
No.
That is rare. I am wild right now. This entire case is absurd. We want to cancel somebody because they're a bad rapper in a bad relationship. Or we want to cancel a woman because she's missing a tooth. And then to come in here and complain about them while dressed like her tooth.
Wow. Wow.
He be roasting the shit out of Ron. He be roasting Ron so bad.
Is the most ridiculous thing I've seen since a juror with a missing tooth. Which pretty much, this case shows you why they have to be around. Unpredictability is literally the spice of life. Without them, what example do you have to tell your kids, hey, this is a bad relationship? Y'all really gonna teach your kids about Ike and Tina? No, absolutely not. It's gonna be a lot easier to go, that nigga with the tattoo on his face, don't be that nigga. This is nothing new. This is just par for the course.
Facts.
And canceling them literally is not gonna do anything. It'll just be a replacement next week for real. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, don't none of y'all really watch that shit for real.
Facts.
Just go about your life. Just go about your goddamn day. That's it. That's it, man. Hey, man. Good job, man.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Davis. At this time, all those in favor of suspending Blueface and Krishan until further notice, please raise your right hand and say aye.
Do it for the teeth, y'all. For the teeth, man.
All those in favor of not suspending them, please raise your right hand and say aye.
My boy. My nigga is undefeated.
The jury has rendered a decision in the power of this court. They are not canceled. That is so ordered.
Yes.
Ryan Davis undefeated.
Thank you. Thank you. And the tooth shall set you free.
Hey,
Hey, man, this nigga planted a toothless motherfucker. Y'all fell for that? It's a sad day, man. It's been a sad day, not just
Yeah, nigga, that's what I'm talking about, fool. Y'all already know what it is. The nigga catch me on the next one, bro. I am telling you. Cancel Court is hilarious, bro. Y'all go back and check out some more of them videos. They hella funny, bro. I keep trying to tell y'all. My nigga Ryan Davis, my nigga Ryan T. Funny as hell. The best lawyers ever. You know what I'm saying? I think I want Ryan Davis to represent me if I end up with another court case. You dig what I'm saying? Because not only is he going to make the crowd laugh, he's going to make perfect sense, even if he don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Feel me? Kneecap gang in the building. Time out. You